Alright everyone, I don't know if you've seen pre-match press conference from Arne Slot ahead of the Carabao Cup final against Newcastle on Sunday at Wembley at 4:30 p.m. UK time. I haven't. I've literally just got off a live stream, so I'm just catching up with some of the information from the press conference. One news is there is a potential that Curtis Jones could possibly play right back. That would be an interesting one. I don't know whether he's got the attributes to play that role, but I haven't seen the full press conference. I haven't seen the quotes in context of what's been said at the time, so I'm not really going to talk much on that because I haven't heard the conference, as you say. But what I want to talk about here is apparently Arne Slot spoke about Virgil van Dijk and his contract situation when asked about it in the press conference. Now, previously, Van Dijk said, "I don't even know what will happen next year. If anyone says they do know, they are lying to your face." So it does seem that he doesn't know where his future lies. He doesn't know if he's staying or going. For me, that's coming into the middle of March. It's a bit of a worry. As time goes on, I'm going to feel less and less confident that they're going to sign. But we do know there's nobody come in for Virgil van Dijk or Mo Salah of any interest to the players. Mo, for example, wants to stay in Europe. There's been no concrete offers that I'm aware of from a European club, and I don't think there's been any concrete offers for Virgil van Dijk. So what else was said? Because obviously he's a key part of Slot's plans. Because he was asked about, where was it? I've just lost the bit of the article I was reading again. He was asked in his press conference when he needs or wants to know if any players are leaving. Because naturally, he's the head coach. He'll need to know if a player that he wants to build a team around maybe might not be there next year. And he said, "I don't know what's happening next season as well in terms of results, but that's what you mean." So he was very jokey about it, apparently. The only thing I know is I want Virgil to be here next season. All the rest talks about his contract. That's not what I do over here. So the contract thing, he's not talking about it. He's leaving it in the hands of Hughes and Edwards. He's just focusing on coaching the team, tactics, and the stuff that happens on the pitch. I think gone are the days when a manager decided who came in, what was paid, and decided on everything else. I think those days are gone. So what else did he say? He was asked whether it affected the planning for next season, and he said, "Interesting way of asking things. No, it doesn't. Not for me." So there you go. What are your thoughts on what he said at the end when he was asked about the planning for next season? That whether Slot's plans change depending on Van Dijk and Trent and Mo going or staying, it doesn't make a difference. I think he knows he'll have a certain pool of players available. He'll have his squad. I think he's got a core first 14, 15 that he will rely on for the majority of the campaign, and obviously you'll have the rest of the squad to cover as and when needed, but he'll have a core group that will be the go-to, and he will coach and develop who he has, and he's just going to focus on the training and the performance and the tactics. So he's focusing just on the football side of things, like the pure football side of things. Are you happy with that? I am in a way, because then he can just focus purely on the football side of things. There's no distractions over his thoughts on trying to get a new contract. He just focuses on players 1 to 11 on the pitch and works with them to get the best result available, which would be the performance to get 3 points. But then again, it'd be nice to have the manager have some say about what he feels a player is worth, because he may be able to turn around and tell Hughes and Edwards, I feel such and such is worth this, and they could turn around and think, well, we don't feel this. It's just an interesting question, really. But thank you very much for your time. Okay, take care all.